Happy Thursday and good morning. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Lake. Let's dive right into our forecast. We saw a cold front move through late last night. It did produce a little bit of precipitation, but winds will be the main topic of discussion, and we're also tracking some hazardous coastal conditions as well. So take a look here at what we saw rainfall-wise. But that cold front was on the drier side, so a majority of the area only saw trace amounts of rainfall, but those areas north of Point Conception did receive some measurable rain. We almost got up to 1/4 of an inch there in Lompoc. We're still expecting to see a little bit of unsettled weather, mainly for those areas above 4,500 feet, so the northern half of the Ventura County mountains. We do have a winter weather warning in effect until noon for the day, so stronger winds and the possibility of a rain-snow mixture. So take a look at our current wind gust reports. You can see here that gusts were very strong earlier this morning. Goleta got upwards of 46 miles per hour there. You can see elsewhere through the region back up into the 30s and 40s. We could still be seeing these stronger gusts for at least these next few hours here, but those winds really starting to calm down by about 12 o'clock today. So take a look here. We have a wind advisory in effect for these darker blue areas. We could be seeing those gusts upwards of about 50 miles per hour, and then we have this high wind warning in effect for these higher terrain areas. Those gusts could be anywhere upwards of 70 miles per hour. Both of those do expire at noon for the day, so take a look at future track wind gusts. You can see here those winds, again, looking to be on the stronger side, but by about 11 o'clock and then later on this evening, a lot of the winds through a majority of the area really starting to calm down. Will be below advisory levels by after lunchtime today. And you can see here the south central coast may be a little bit on the breezier side later on this evening, but again, not much to worry about too much with these winds. We're also still tracking this next swell that's working in. So high tide was at 8:30 this morning, so keep in mind here those very hazardous coastal conditions, mainly for those areas in north of Point Conception. We could be seeing anywhere from 12 to 17 foot waves there, and then down toward Ventura County, 5 to 8 foot waves. This will expire at noon for the day as well. And we also have the possibility for some coastal flooding. So these coastal flood advisories in effect for both counties. We could be seeing, again, those lower lying areas being impacted the most, but this does expire at noon today, so keep in mind here you'll still want to avoid those areas for at least the remainder of the day. But take a look at our forecast back up into the 50s and 60s through the region. A few degrees of warming or a few degrees of cooling compared to what we saw yesterday. 61 degrees here in Santa Barbara, 57 in Orcutt. Take a look at these overnight lows, especially near Lompoc and Vandenberg. We're going to be below freezing for the night, so expect to see more watches and warnings, maybe even a little bit of frost developing on your windshield as well. And then down toward Ventura County, we're expecting to see temperatures into the lower 60s and a pretty pleasant afternoon. Have a good day.